Welcome to Big Lakeshow Vibes. I am your host, Crim Slim, waiting on that next Lakers win. I don't care if MJ don't own him anymore. I still like spanking this team for that reason. Charlotte Hornets gave him a beat down, took the foot off the gas fourth quarter. I had a whole list of things to say. Real simple game, I thought. But in true Lakers fashion, it's got to have a little stress related to it. It's got to have a little bit of that blood pressure medicine, right? So yeah, that's all that was. If you're a normal Lakers fan, you already know this is just how the Lakers do. They take their foot off the gas. They give you a little stress, but in the end, they're gonna close out for the W. And that's what I like, right? When it came down to rubber meets the road, as they say, you know what I mean? When it come down to that clash of the Titans, and we at that 1 yard line, like the defense can get, you know what I mean? They can get some stops or whatever. They can get some first downs on us. But when it's first and goal, right? The Lakers said, no. When it's fourth and goal, they down by 5, 2 seconds left. They're not getting that end zone, okay? They're not getting that end zone. So that's all that matters, right? This is typical Lakers fashion stress game. If you watch them a ton of times, you already know. They're going to stress you out. That's just what they do, right? Whether if it's a blowout into a close game, a beat down into a tight game, like it's just how they get down, right? So you got to be prepared for that. But my new assessor of how we're doing in the game is that first quarter. If we're up on you that first quarter, we got a comment coming in. Big W tonight. Great way to end the road trip. Perfect way to head back west. Slight dominance over the east, letting this whole side of the other world know y'all don't want smoke, right? East Coast trip was basically saying, if y'all happen to see us for 7 games or whatever it takes, it's going to get bad for y'all. Anybody over here on this East Coast side, we line y'all up, it's a problem. That's what this trip said. So I like the way they handle business. Back to the game. I think the number one issue, I had a whole list of things to talk about. We stopped going to the rim. We started relying on the 3 ball. We was like, oh, we're good. So any 3 ball is going to be a dagger. Yeah, I get that. But it's like we're getting bored at what we're good at. In the immortal words of LeBron James, let's keep the main thing the main thing. The main thing is driving to the rack. The main thing is those dunks. You see that? Yo, a LeBron James dunk is way more demoralizing than LeBron James 3. It just is. It's not about the points. It's about, oh shit, this motherfucker's about to start dunking it. Like, he's going to the rack every play. This man's 270. Who knows where he's at? They don't even talk about the weight no more. So, you got to just figure that in, right? AD, he up here taking threes. Like, what? No, brother. You AD, you get to the rim. You stay at the rim, right? Now, before I go deeper into this rant, you know what I'm saying? I had a whole list of things that I want to talk about. I actually took notes today. That's how, this was about mid-third quarter. I thought the game was pretty much out of hand. I'm like, let me just write some notes down, right? The first piece on that was playing towards the rim. That's what got us there. Then we started going to shootout mode, and that's just not our thing. It's not our way of life. Why we want to make things more complicated? But with that said, like I said, we doubled down. We got our stuff together, right? 4th and goal at the 1. We ain't let them get in. So that's all that matters. Now, let's talk about a couple of the other things that I wanted to speak on. We already talked about playing towards the rim. I think that's just a no-brainer. In-season tournament, that was our way of life. Whenever we're winning and the basketball looks just unstoppable, it's when you see back-to-back freight train Jameses. Then you can kick it out, and D'Lo's wide open. Kick it out, Hachi's wide open. If we're all playing this at the perimeter basketball, I mean, literally, all 5 players be at the perimeter. And then one guy may try to drift in just a little bit. But he's still at mid-range level. Nobody in the paint. Nobody even looking to go towards the paint. That's what I'm talking about. Like, we don't need to be stagnant. Vando is showing you, as long as you cut, you're going to get buckets. D'Lo watched the film. He said, Vando got a ton of points just cutting all the time. Regardless of what the play was, I just see Vando coming in like. D'Lo took that lesson and was cutting all night, or at least in the first half. It's not about the 3 for the Lakeshow. The 3 is one of those things that we develop. You know what I'm saying? It's like a power bar in a fighting game. You gotta put the beat. We gotta put the beat down on them first to get that meter up. You know what I'm saying? Layup, dunk, 3 balls, splash, 3 balls, splash. Then we get fiery from the 3. When everybody's doing their role, yeah, I like this look because I'm proud, but we had to go. We had to get to this kind of energy to win the game at the end. You know what happens when you do this? It means it's about to get real. But I'm saying, like, I just want us to keep doing what's working. That's all I'm asking. We're not going to harp on it. It was a W. Let's keep it going. So let's talk about the positives. Take number 1. And before you do that, listen, if you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe. The way we do this is we usually go on a little light rant. I'm going to try to add a couple, I don't know, takes, bullet points, whatever. I'm going to try to add some notes that I took. You know, I usually just go on a rant and go straight to the numbers. I'm going to try to add some notes, right? We're going to get to some numbers, and then we're going to talk about who we're going to put a beat down on next, right? So let's get into this. Are we okay with AD getting as many assists as he did? In my opinion, no. I don't want AD learning how to pass out of the double team in the paint. I want AD learning how to turn into that and go up for the finish. Again, this is a great win, right? But I need AD on his offensive tip, right? The assist, AD, I appreciate it. I love the triple dub and everything. But we need him in score mode. We need him in score mode. That's when he's giving you the best AD. I appreciate the passing. It's just a hot take. You know what I mean? Second, we got Max Christie needs more minutes. I think that's a self-explanatory. I don't think that's a hot take. I think that's just a real take. He rebounds well. He can spot up shoot. He's not asking for too much. And he's a little scrappy. He get on that defense, he's getting a little scrappier day by day. Not to mention, the boy's only 20. I think he's 20. 20, 21. I know the boy don't even drink. I don't think he's able to drink yet. We can play him as much as we need to play him. If we can get a nice role for him, he's not gonna be tired. We're not gonna have to worry about him on back to backs. That boy could he can get beat up. He'll be ready to go. He's 20. He's 20. Come on. And last but not least is the simple solution to rebounding issue: tall ball. Duh. We always are getting out rebounded. What's the solution? Easy. Move AD down to the 4. Christian Wood, Jackson Hayes, they both need to get minutes. But AD needs to be at the 4, LeBron at the 3. Then that allows you to play either a super tall lineup when necessary of either AR or D'Lo, and then it allows you to bring in somebody like Hachi. I like Hachi in the starting lineup. I really did like Hachi in the starting lineup. I think, although it's out of necessity clearly because he plays an excellent handoff for when LeBron James is coming out the game. So I would actually prefer him in that role. But, hey, we got to do what we got to do. Vando's out. Taurean Prince just is not producing to start the, you know what I'm saying? So why not go tall? Why not go tall? You can keep AR, D'Lo, Ron James, AD, and Christian Wood. Or Jackson Hayes, depending on whatever kind of energy we want. Do we want more spacing? Or do we want more hustle? I take more hustle. Talk to me. Let me know what you think down in the comments on those 3 takes, points, whatever you want to call them. But, all right, let's get to the numbers. I mean, for what it's worth, it's the Bob, it's the Hornets, whatever you want to, Hornets. Like, there's not much to glean. We took our foot off the gas. I got a message that just said, okay. Peace, brother. Let's get to the numbers. First quarter. Wait, Ashanti or Alicia Keys, who is more beautiful? Hard choice. First of all, I'm going to go with Ashanti. I'm just going to personally go with Ashanti. No disrespect. He asked the question, I answered it. All right. Get mad at him for asking that. But I'm going to answer it. And trust me, it's Ashanti. Oh, yeah. As we continue, let's talk about the numbers. Lakers 37 points in the first quarter to the Hornets 29. That's when I knew. We're good money. Right? If these teams they just didn't have no fight. They just didn't have no fight to them. Second quarter, we did the same thing, 37-29 them. I mean, it's in the Lakers' nature to just be like, here's the gas. Just foot off of it. Third quarter, 28-26. They only cut into it by 2. That wasn't enough. 32-24. We lost the fourth quarter. That could have been serious. But they just didn't have enough dog in them to pull that one off. Like, you saw when it came down to it, LeBron James said, all right, let's cut all this 3-ball stuff. Let's get to the rim. And ones. Murder, she wrote. 124-118 was the final, so they didn't really, they got in the striking distance, but they never took the lead. So there was nothing, you know what I mean? Come on, we're going to eat. Now let's talk about the team stats here. 56% from the field, we're back to our winning ways, right? The winning way is over 50% from the field, somewhere in that mid-30s, but we didn't shoot that many of them. Let's see where we're at. 8 of 34, 24% from the 3. It started getting ridiculous towards the end. We started clanking fourth quarter. That number would have been a lot better if we didn't start clanking. 84% from the free throw line. I'll live with it. 16 turnovers. We had way more to start. So I'm going to let that pass, right? I mean, them boys were just handing the ball over, right? You would have thought it was government assistance out there the way they was handing that ball over. But it's okay. It's okay. You see, I think Jackson Hayes and Christian Wood got some minutes tonight. They did. They got a decent amount of minutes. But we won that rebounding battle, though. Definitely. I mean, they just didn't have nobody. 48-34. 6 blocks. 5 steals. They stole the ball from us 9 times. So that's just sloppy. Only 12 personal fouls, which is our style. Some people say we don't play good defense. We just don't foul. So within that comes letting a lot of stuff go sometimes. And teams shoot threes now. Like, you're not going to get calls shooting threes like that unless you're just doing stupid stuff, which we don't do. Now, individually, let's get into it, man. LeBron, GOAT, James. Yeah, I said it. If anybody wants smoke, we can talk Jordan in the comments. Just message me. You want to do a one-on-one call? We could go one-on-one. We could go online. Whatever you want to do it. I'm with the smoke. I got the stats ready. I got it all ready. Anyway, I just want to throw that out there. You know, it's always fun to take a little jab. A little fun. No disrespect. Again, if y'all saw, I was at New York. So I grew up a Knicks fan. I lived in Cali, by the way, just FYI. But I'm saying I grew up a Knicks fan. First game was actually Knicks versus LA. But I've never been a Jordan fan. You know what I'm saying? As a Knicks fan, you got to understand. This man got calls left and right. But that's for another time. I mean, I'm just having fun with it. Individually, GOAT James, 26 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. Let me tell you, the man is creeping up on 40,000 points. They don't want to talk about it yet. They don't got to talk about it. Media don't got to talk about it. The man is creeping up on 40K. Just going to say that. 26 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 12 of 22 from the field. A little efficient. 0 of 5 from the 3. A little unefficient. Damn. That's what I'm talking about, man. The 3 ball we was tripping on tonight. Everything was working from the dunks and all that other stuff. We just needed to leave the 3 ball alone, and we would have been fine. 2 of 3 from the free throw line. 1 block, 1 steal. I'm not even going to talk about the turnovers. Anthony Davis. Bounced back. 26 points, 15 rebounds, 11 assists, 12 of 16 from the field. Why isn't he taking 20 shots? That's what I mean, right? I get it on the assist, but those are going to happen. Like, let somebody else do that. AD, I need you. You could have maybe another 10 points. Easy. Instead of 11 assists, I take 10 more points. When that's half the value. Because these boys are going to get their shots. Like, I don't need you running offense. I need you dictating defense. Like, I need you going to work so that they don't know what to do. They got to make adjustments. Now, getting back to 26 is what's up, though. Shout out to you, man, because I seen there was some point you was at like 16, 11, and 11, and you poured the numbers on. When we needed it. D-Lo, 28 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 10 of 12, 10 of 21 from the field, 5 of 12 from the 3-point line, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 1 steal. Ladies and gentlemen, it's really gotten crazy juggling the D-Lo, AR-15, DeJounte Murray. Just thoughts in my head. Does anybody else have that same issue? Like, I don't know who I want on any given night. Some nights I want to keep AR. Some nights I want to keep D-Lo. Some nights I'm like, listen, we got to get DeJounte for either one of them. We just need this deadline to pass. We just need this deadline to pass so we can focus. But shout out to D-Lo for continuing to put these types of games together right when you think he's out of it. Right when you think D-Lo is on that trade level type of energy. I think he got benched against the Knicks. It's hard when you're watching live to like take in all the data that's going on past the actual event itself. You know, it's tough. But that's why it's hard to trust people who, like, players' opinions. Because when I'm at a game, you get way less information than when you're watching it on TV. You can really be locked in on TV. When you're at the game, it's just so much going on. You're like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get caught up in the hoopla sometimes. You might see a little baddie walk by. You're like, oh. Then you have missed the whole play just like that. You know what I mean? You're not locked. All right, let's continue. Let's see who we got next up. So D-Lo, good game, man. Shout out to you for bouncing back. AR-15. Quiet game for you. This is what I mean. 9 points, 4 rebounds, 11 assists, 3 of 8 from the field. 0 of 5 from the 3 as well. That's just not like you, AR. 3 of 3 from the free throw line. 1 block, 1 steal. Even more turnovers than LeBron. I'm not going to give you the number because I ain't give Bron's number. I ain't going to give yours. But it's more than that. Damn. Hachi, thank you for coming in the starting role. 9 points, 5 rebounds, 4 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3. Hachi, stay efficient. There's just no other way around it. One steal as well. Torian Prince. You might have to, you know what I'm saying? This might be a spot off the bench, but you was hitting 3 threes, so it was understandable why you were starting. You're not hitting the 3 threes no more, so we got to fix that. And that continues tonight. 9 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 of 7 from the field, 1 of 4 from the 3, 0 of 2 from the free throw line. You've cooled off, man. You got to get back hot. TP, the only way you're going to get minutes is if you get back hot, bro. Otherwise, hey, man, even if you're Darvin Ham's guy, we can't have you playing that much, man. Not what you was doing. You was playing 30 minutes a game. Just can't happen. Max Christie, on the other hand, he needs to get more minutes than you. I'm sorry, but it has to happen. 6 points, 3 rebounds, 2 of 3 from the field, 0 of 1 from the 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 block. He just plays. Again, we already talked about it earlier on in the channel in this video, but listen, we're a Max Christie pro channel, right? If anybody knows him, tell him we want an interview. We want to know, you know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy. We're trying to get some media going on, some content. Jackson Hayes, finally, their boy, you know what I'm saying? Tall ball, can we please? Darvin. That's all I'm asking. Little tall ball lineup. Just a little tall ball lineup. You get Jackson Hayes 11 minutes. Christian Wood 10 minutes. What is that? For Jackson Hayes, 3 rebounds, 0 1 from the field, 1 steal. Christian Wood in 10 minutes, right? Listen to this. In 10 minutes, 11 points, 6 rebounds, 3 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from the 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Now, if a man is putting up those kind of numbers, he has to have finished with more than 10 minutes. right? No matter when that 10 minutes occurred, as it wasn't at the end of the game, no matter when that 10 minutes occurred, you had to give him more time because he was clearly cooking. He was clearly making an impact. We really do sometimes make it tough on ourselves, but it's a W. Lessons learned in a W, I'll take any day. And I think that was about it. Nobody else played. Shout out to Hood Shafino. They said he's been cooking in the G League. Also, shout out to this Thursday, Mamba Day, Kobe Bean Bryant statue unveiling on Spectrum Sportsnet. I'm feeling that. I'm digging that. I'm ready for that. I'm going to definitely have that on in the background while the day is going on. So I think they said 3 p.m. coverage. Go look that up. So you don't miss it because of me. Just know you was reminded because of me. But but that's serious though. Like I'm hyped about that. Kobe Bean Bryant statue is gonna be fire. So emotional but fire, man. Emotional but fire. I hope they drop some good gear on the day, man. I hope they drop some good gear. I think that's why we got this 2 days off. They ain't gave us 2 days off in a month, they said. But they wanted to make sure we play on Mamba Day. So 2/8/24. Man, it's gonna get serious, bro. It's gonna get serious. And they got us against the Denver Nuggets. You know, see, that's what I'm talking about, man. You give us the Charlotte Bobcats that night. You give us the Portland Trail Blazers if you got to go West Coast. This needs to be a W night all around. Like the energy just needs to be a W. When y'all scheduled this, you said, let's put the Lakers up against the world champions on Mamba night. Talk to me now. Talk to me now. We're going conspiracy theory crim right now. The Lakers, did the NBA violate? Did the NBA violate scheduling us for the Denver Nuggets on Mamba Day? Comment. Let me know. That don't mean we don't want smoke, though. Right? That don't mean we don't want smoke. That just means either it's a back-to-back. So it's like, you want us to not only go against the defending champs, but you want us to conserve energy. Because we got a game the next night. Am I the only one? Am I tripping? Is the tinfoil hat just a little too? Is it 2-ply? Like, am I tripping? Am I bugging? All right, NBA. You already don't give my man calls, right? You already been violating there. But what you're doing on Mamba night is downright disrespectful. That's okay. In the famous words of Michael Jordan, we took that personal.